top 10 best Avengers Endgame moments. Hey everyone, what's up? And welcome back to the Screen Cinema. Avengers Endgame is the highest grossing movie of all time. It was the culmination of a decade's worth of world building and storytelling. The crowd in the cinema was literally screaming their lungs out at one point or another throughout the whole movie. So this is a list of the top 10 best moments in Avengers Endgame. Number 10. Hawkeye's family. A scene which was initially supposed to be in Avengers Infinity War starts off Endgame and sets the tone for the first hour of the movie. It showed Clint Barton's family being turned to ash before his eyes due to Thanos' snap. This scene also served as a gruesome reminder of the end of the previous Avengers movie, which had left the audience in tears. Number 9. Black Widow's sacrifice. This scene showed two master assassins battling each other for the immense glory of sacrificing themselves to gain an Infinity Stone, needed to defeat the antagonist of the movie. In the end, Natasha gave her life so that her mission, reversing the damage caused in the last 5 years, could be accomplished. Number 8. Heroines assemble. In one instance, the heroes had failed to get the Infinity Gauntlet to the other side of the battlefield, so Captain Marvel, arguably the strongest Avenger, gathered all her female compatriots to accomplish this task. The tracking shot of all the heroines from the past 20+ movies assembling was met with huge applause and cheers from the audience. Number 7. Aim for the head. In the Avengers movie preceding Endgame, Thor had failed to defeat the antagonist with his axe. Thanos had teased him by saying, "You should have gone for the head." Thor, having learned his lesson, went seeking revenge in this movie, and after a failed interrogation, immediately cut off his head and explained to his stunned companions by saying, "I went for the head." Number 6. Cap vs. Cap. One of the most surprising and hilarious scenes this movie delivered was when Captain America went back in time and accidentally came face to face with his past self. A glorious battle ensued. In the end, future Cap won by revealing to his past self that his best friend, Bucky Barnes, was actually alive, which shocked him just long enough for future Cap to hypnotize him with Loki's staff. Number 5. He did his best. Tony Stark had a complicated and cold relationship with his father, which had already been explored in previous movies. In this one, however, Tony finally got closure when he, as a result of traveling back in time, met his father in the 1970s. After some heart-to-heart with him, Tony realized that his father had always had the best intentions but hadn't known how to express them. After a brief hug, they went their separate ways. Number 4. Passing the shield. After the battle was over and the Avengers had won, Steve Rogers decided to go to the past and spend it with the woman he loved. After spending the majority of his life in another timeline, he came back as an old man. He then passed on his shield to Sam and made him the new Captain America. This was a very inspiring scene and denoted the end of an era. Number 3. Avengers Assemble. After having been teased with this iconic phrase in the past, the fans of the MCU had long awaited for this moment. In Endgame, when all seemed lost, the entire sky suddenly lit up with portals, and out of those came the Avengers. As all the heroes gathered on the battleground, Cap, leading them all, said, "Avengers Assemble," and the entire screening room erupted in cheers. Number 2. Cap wields Mjolnir. When Thanos was on the cusp of killing Thor, one of the most unexpected events occurred. The camera cut to Mjolnir and showed that it had suddenly started to levitate off the ground. It was assumed by many that it had been summoned by Thor, but instead, it was Captain America who had done so. The fight that followed was earth-shattering as Cap, wielding both his shield and the hammer, went toe-to-toe with Thanos. Hey, hold up! Before we move to number 1, do us a favor and please subscribe to the channel. And oh, don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. Alright, let's move on to the finale. Number 1. And I am Iron Man. Ask any diehard fan of the MCU about the best moment in the franchise, and they will always mention the following one. When the movie was nearing its end, Tony Stark, the man who had started it all, the Iron Man, cleverly got the stones back from Thanos and reiterated a phrase he had uttered at the end of the first MCU movie, saying, "I am Iron Man." After saying that, he snapped his fingers and gave his own life to end the war, which had started in 2012. No list can successfully manage to dilute the achievements of this incredible movie in just 10 moments, but these were probably the best ones. It is not a stretch to say that this movie will be remembered for decades to come due to the impact it had on the hearts and minds of its fans. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't liked the video yet, so it's never too late, give it a thumbs up, people. We will see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.